Okay, so today I'm gonna change out some parts in my heating system because I just found out that there's no pressure in this system anymore, and it should be at least around 1 bar. So the reason there's no pressure in the system right now is because this expansion vessel, this is not holding the pressure in it. So when you buy one of these, it's pre-charged to 1 bar, and when you take this head off the valve, when you push this valve, there should be pressure coming out, and there's nothing. So this can fail in 2 ways. There's a kind of membrane or balloon in this that you charge from this, and that will make pressure in the system. But if this membrane is if there's a hole in it, water from the system will come out on the pressure side, and then you'll have water coming out of this valve. But there's not coming water out. So I think it's just maybe this valve is broken and the pressure is coming slowly out of here. But I'm gonna try and put 1 bar pressure back in this and see if it will hold the pressure. So I can see here, when I put pressure on it, it should raise to 1.5 bar. So let's try that. Thank you. So the pressure is raising, so I think the membrane in this expansion vessel is okay. Another thing I need to do is change the circulation pump. So let's have a look at that. So this is the pump I need to replace, and the reason I need to do this is because there's a fault on it. So I'm gonna put power to it, and you'll see this display is just blinking. It's trying to start, but it won't start. So I do this. Can you see this? As you can see, it's blinking here. So it's trying to start, but there's a small condensator in here that where the resistance is too high, so it won't power all the electronics for this. So I'll just show you how you can fix this temporary until you get a new pump. One thing you can do is take your heat gun and start heating this up, because when you heat this up, the condensator in here, when it gets warmer, the resistance gets lower, and it will be easier for it to start. So I'm just gonna heat it up, and you'll see this starting to blink more and more, and at one point it will start up. So let's do that. So that's it. Now the pump is starting. So right now, if this was winter time, you need to start your heater and keep this at 60 degrees at least. So this is one way just to get the pump running. This will probably only work for a couple of days, but that should be enough to go out, buy a new pump and get it replaced, or get somebody else to come and replace it. Now I'm gonna remove this pump, put a new one in. So at some point I'm gonna take this pump apart and replace this condensator in here. because the condensator is I think it's a new one costs maybe €1, and the new pump is like 250 euros. So if I can replace that and get this back in running condition, I'm gonna put this in storage and keep it. If one of my other pumps breaks, I can always replace it. But I'm gonna do that in another video because I don't have time to play around with this right now. So now I'm gonna take the power off, replace the pump, and have a look at the expansion vessel to see if I need to replace that too. This one. I need to turn this one off. This is on. Now I'm just gonna let the water run out. So there's no more water in the system now, so I can take this off. I hope there's no more water. But let's find out. Okay, so I just pre-charged this to 1.2 bars. So now I'm gonna replace this pump, and when I'm done with this, if the pressure is lower than 1 bar in this will not hold pressure anymore, and I'm gonna replace it. And maybe we should cut this open and see what's inside. But let's change the pump. Okay, so to take the pump out, need to loosen this fitting and this one. This. Smart. So the pump is out. Now I just need to go find some new gaskets, because these cannot be taken off and reused. So I need to go to my storage and find something. So I don't have any of these paper gaskets, but I have these instead, so this is just rubber, but it will be fine. So let's put the new pump in. Okay, so now I'm gonna check the expansion vessel and see if it still holds pressure. So this expansion tank has been sitting for 2 hours now and it's not holding pressure. So I'm gonna replace it with a new one. So I'm gonna put this up instead. So I moved the fittings over to this one, and if I ever need to change this again, I put this valve on, where you have the opportunity to take the water out of this, close this, and remove the water from this one, and take it off. No, this is fucking stupid. This is wrong. I can't take it off like this. Oh, fuck me, this is wrong. Well, so I put this on the wrong way. If I close this valve, yeah, the handle is the wrong way too. I can always move that around. But if I close this, I still need to loosen this to take this one off. So this have no function at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this, and when I move my pellet stove out into the workshop, I'm gonna change all this around so it's easier to service this part. So this part is actually gonna sit on the other side. Good thinking. Yeah, whatever, shit happens. So the handle you can just move. Right? So, what? How many is like this? So now it's open. So I want the handle to still sit up there. Good thinking. Well, the idea was good. So I'm gonna put the handle on like this so I don't lose it, and every time I go in here I'll be reminded about this extremely great idea I just had. So that's perfect. So I can still open and close this. Just put it like this. So when I change these fittings around, there will be enough room to open and close this valve. But that's not gonna be today. Now I just need to put all this together so we can start this heater up again. Yeah, let's put this on. Nope. Almost perfect. Okay, so now I just need to fill everything up with water again, and hopefully the water stays inside the pipes and not coming out from the gasket from the pump or from this new fittings. And this one is pre-charged to 1 bar. No. 0.5 bar. And that should be fine. So. So I filled the system with water again, and the pressure is at 1 bar. So now I'm gonna start the pump and let it run to get some more air out of the system. Then I can start the pellet heater, and hopefully there should be heat in the house again. Yeah, let's see. Coffee. It's late, and I'm not done working for today, but need to keep going. So now this has been running for 3 hours almost, and everything is dry. There's no places that's coming water out, so yeah, everything is good. So now I'm gonna continue with something else. So I think that's it for now. I'm gonna continue with another project. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you. Okay, so it's the next day, and I had to turn everything off because I just realized that I put this pump in the wrong way. So there's a small arrow on the side. Right now it's pointing down, so the flow of the water is going this way around. And that's the wrong way. So I have to take the pump off again. So the flow of the water is going this way and out in the system. So this arrow indicates what way the water is flowing. So right now it's going in here, out here. I need it to sit like this. So it goes this way. Like this, and then I need to turn this 180 degrees, so I have to loosen these bolts and turn this around. Okay, now it should be all good. So, yeah, remember that the arrow needs to point the way you need the water to flow. So now it's going the correct way into the system. So, yeah, that's it for now. See you.